What's going on, guys? Fusion here. There's a weird camera angle propped up on my coffee stand. And so Halo episode 7, there's not much to talk about with this episode. So it's fully Quan and Soren focused, which that should tell you everything you need to know. It's a mixed bag. The first half of the episode is pretty uninteresting. Because I and most people who watch this show, even the ones who like it, like me, don't really care about Quan's story. I mean, I am one of the people who really liked her in the beginning. I thought that the whole season was going to be her and Chief and their journey together, but it wasn't like that because I thought it was going to be her tying him down to a more grounded thing since I assumed he wouldn't be removing his helmet, but that is not where it went. And she got separated with him immediately after the first episode. So I was not interested after that to see where she'd gone because episode 2 was definitely the weakest episode of the show so far. And I'd still say it is the weakest episode. This does have a lot of redeeming qualities to it that the second episode doesn't. But it just mixed bag. The first half of the episode, like I said, was pretty uninteresting. I really don't care about the witches or anything like that. They didn't do much, but after the whole sequence with the drugs, I'm just gonna call it the drugs, the drink that she had that had her in that huge hallucination where she was fighting Chief over and over again, that was pretty cool. And I was throughout the whole season, I've been very like, what's the point of this story? Why does it connect to the main plot? What is the point? I don't care about it. Like, why, after she returned to Madrigal and discovered all that, like, why do we need to keep watching her, and what's the point? I'm repeating myself, but how does this connect to the main plot? Because so far, after she separated Chief, it hasn't connected at all. But as soon as she went into that hallucination and I saw the monitor of whatever installation, probably Alpha Halo, because if we're gonna follow closer to the games, probably the 343 Guilty Spark, which would be sweet. But as soon as I saw the monitor sitting there looking at that old dude above the well, which is actually a portal, apparently it's a portal to the installation, I was just like, okay, so this is how this connects. We really just kept interrupting all these good episodes with boring Quan stuff just so we could see that there's a portal on Madrigal that leads to Halo. So I guess it's worth it because we got to see a monitor, which was awesome, and I really hope it's Guilty Spark. If they could bring Guilty Spark into the show, that would be sweet. But I was just like, okay, so that's how this connects. The promo for the episode had some cool action sequence, which we have yet to see. And second half of the episode, the third act, I should say, is all completely an action scene at the Rebel outpost on Madrigal, which is actually pretty sweet, and I really enjoyed this part because Quan is completely underground. She's going to unlock the hatch, and Soren is just absolutely demolishing Venture's goons. And there was there's a lot of cool scenes with Soren defeating the Venture's goons. And one scene that stood out to me and probably a lot of other people is a whole one take. What's up, dude? An entire one take where he takes out 3 dudes with nothing but a knife and his bare hands, which stood out to me and it was pretty awesome. What's up, dude? You want to be in the video? Go ahead. Here. But that was one part. Oh, you want my B-dubs? That was one part that really stood out to me. And finally seeing... What's up, dude? Finally seeing Venture get absolutely incinerated by the... What is up? You smell the B-dubs in my mouth? finally seeing Ventures and his goons getting completely incinerated was very awesome. And I actually really enjoyed the second half of the episode because that brought it up a lot. Because the first half I was like, oh, it's probably 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. But honestly, I'd say after that second half and seeing how it connected to the main plot with that whole hallucination sequence, I'd give it 6 or 7. It brought it up a lot for me. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And I really hope that we see the ring by the end of the season. I really hope it's Alpha Halo, and I really want to see Guilty Spark because Halo CE is just perfect. So if we could see some more Halo in it, I would be very happy. But yeah, I really enjoyed the last episode, and once I heard that this was a fully Quan focused episode, I was like, really nervous, but I have faith. So, but overall, I think it delivered. The action sequence was really awesome. Everything on Madrigal at the second half was really sweet. And Soren is a badass. And I'm really happy that I really was planning, as soon as I saw him get grazed in the neck, I was like, okay, so I'm going to have to talk about Soren's sacrifice. But luckily he didn't die because he's a really cool character and I like him. And I grew a lot more to like Quan by the end of this episode. So overall, it succeeded in what it was going to do. And yeah, I'd give it a 6 or a 7. Probably, let's go 6.5. Pretty decent episode. It definitely dragged the first half, and it just was a bit disappointing to have an awesome episode 5 and 6, and then have episode 7 just be about a B plot, which is a bit annoying, but it was pretty decent. I'm rambling on way too long. I'm going to end the video here. I am really excited for next week, and yeah, I really hope we see some more of the Covenant, and I hope we get to Alpha Halo. So I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed my dog taking over the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys. I'm actually working on a video right now as I'm eating lunch, so that'll probably be up tomorrow. So see you guys then. Peace out.